Hey everybody, Chef Beau here. We're at the Alpha Tavern. Today we're going to make something that we've made at Undo's for a long time. We've made a broccoli pie. We've made this broccoli pie in 1985. So we're going to get it going. I pre-did a lot of the stuff already, because it takes a little time to do, and we don't want these videos going super long. So the first thing we actually do is we use a 32-ounce piece of dough. And we take the dough, we press it down. We try to get as thin as we can get it, get the air bubbles out of it. And excuse, I have to feel the dough. I've talked to you about this before. Can't wear gloves when I'm working with dough, but my hands are clean, believe me. We wash them every minute here. So we're in the kitchen, so you might hear some noises. You might see Tony Mangino walking around. Graydon's over here working. So we're actually working here at the same time. Say hello, Tony. Tony.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
So we're going to put this as this is going to be our base for the broccoli pie. So you want to make it nice and even. Hey, Graydon, can you get me those potatoes out of the warmer? All right. So there's your base. We're going to put that right here. And we're going to get another piece going. This is going to be for the cap. Like I said, we make our own dough here. Yeah, right here. There's Graydon. All right. So we're going to leave that there. That's going to be for the top of the broccoli pie. So the first ingredient in the broccoli pie, and we've been, like I said, we've been making this for years, is mashed potatoes. So these mashed potatoes are red skin potatoes that we mash down. And the key here is not to get any on the trim of this dough, because it's important that we keep the dough clean, so when we put the other piece on top, it'll stick. So we're going to put the mashed potato into the bottom. So these potatoes, they're a little warm here, but they don't have to be warm. You could make them beforehand, and try to stay about an inch away from the edges. Over the years, I've done roasted potatoes, but it seems like everybody likes these mashed potatoes. Just make a nice even layer of it. Try to get that nice and even. Like we said, about an inch around the whole thing. Okay, there's Tony singing, so that might hurt the video a little. All right, that seems like enough mashed potatoes. So the next thing is we get fresh broccoli. And I already cooked this off because I know we didn't have time. I took onions, broccoli, garlic, of course, a little salt and pepper. So it's broccoli, fresh broccoli and onions. And we're not going to use all this, but we're going to put a lot of it in here. Now you know why it's called broccoli pie. All right, we'll leave that for now. Well, same thing, Judge. We'll spread that out. We try to keep it off the edges. It's important that you keep everything off the edges, because any little, get back up there. Any little bit prevents it from sealing correctly. I think we can put a little more. Yep. I think we get a little more. I mean, when this is done, I'm telling you, it's, you don't even know it's broccoli. It's so good. This is where people say vegetables, they taste like meat. And that's what this broccoli tastes like. See how pretty that is already? All right. Put a little Parmesan cheese on it. Well, like I said, I had salt, pepper, garlic. I just sauteed it up. The broccoli's cooked, the onions are cooked, the mashed potatoes are done. So pretty much everything's done here. See that little piece of onion? Troublemaker. Get that all off of there. Okay, the next thing I did was I just sliced down some fresh tomatoes. And we'll run the tomatoes along the perimeter. And these are just the insides. We don't want to use these. Just the insides of the tomatoes, the round, the meaty part of the tomatoes.
Those look like they're cut pretty thick too.
Yeah, and they're nice. They're nice. Nice look.
Okay.
Nice and even. Nope. Like a wedge.
Yep.
You should try to cut them even, not like that. I was cutting them quick. Here we go. So you see how it looks? We don't want to use that piece. See how pretty that is already? It's looking awesome. You know, this is really, it gets really heavy too. So the next thing we do is I put marinara sauce on it. And this is the Undo's marinara sauce. And you can see the Italian colors with the white, red, and the green here. And the same thing, you want to make sure you don't get anything on the edges. Keep going. So this really, I mean, when you cut it like a pie, a big pie wedge. You get at least 12, 16 slices out of this, and it's a meal, believe me. All right, get that out of the way. I always put a little bit of oregano, put a little more Parmesan. All right, now, pizza cheese. As much as you can get on there, get it on. Now you want to talk about a party platter for the Super Bowl? Here you go. This is going to be a beautiful platter. Nobody will have this, believe me. But next week we're going to be doing a homemade stuffed Italian sandwich for the Super Bowl. A party sub, so tune into that. It's going to be beautiful. So there you go. I think that's enough cheese on there.
Try to clean around the edges.
Try to keep your edges clean.
Love it.
And you don't have to make them this big. This is just made this one big for the show. But you don't have to make them that big. That's like a big 16-inch pie there. So we're going to push this over a little. I'm going to get the lid going here. And we don't have much room on the table. I'm going to actually stretch it out by hand here. I'll do it like this. I'll just stretch it. Just like at the pizzerias. Get the thick spots out of there. All right, John, you slide that over. We'll put this right on top. So what we want to do is put the lid on right there. So we want to go like that. Go all the way around.
Now you made that look so easy. There's no way it's that easy.
Well, it's
no way.
It's easy after 40 years of doing it.
Right.
You can talk to the pizza guys when they do it every day. Then what I'm doing now is I'm just pinching the both pieces of dough together.
Okay.
Just go around pinching the pieces of dough together. Go around pinching the dough. See this? Just pinching it around. So now this is the little, if you want to do a braid, I just take my finger, push it down, and then I bring the dough over my finger and I push down. I get the dough, but you gotta make sure the dough's together here. And make sure you get both pieces. Put your finger there, bring it over. Turn the pie. Put your finger, turn it over. Get the dough, bring your finger, turn it over. Keep that repetition going. Bring it over. Bring it over. Bring it over. Bring it over. Press down. Bring it over. I'm trying to go a little fast because I don't want to keep this video too long. I don't lose everybody's attention. We'll go that. Keep that. We normally bake this for about 20-25 minutes, 350 degrees in the oven. But I'll just show you what we're going to do real quick. Fancy it up a little. Go like that. Make sure you dough's together, like I said. Switch it over. And we're done. You got it. Push where you got it. Bring it around a little. You got like a rope there. Look at it. Looks like the sun. All right. So what we're going to do is I got a little egg wash here. Just going to put a little egg wash on here. This is just egg. A little milk.
For what?
This gives it a shine. Gives it makes that dough nice and shiny. So what we're going to do is something real quick here. So I'll grab another piece of dough. Out. And this is where you could have some fun doing it, because all your ingredients are cooked already. And you know, Super Bowl, you could make a football or put somebody's name on it. I mean, you could put Undo's Italian restaurant pride is our main ingredient. No, it might take you a little time to do that, but we're not going to do all that. We're going to put some flowers on here real quick. So push your dough out. Again, just get that dough stretched out if you can. Put it down. Nice and thin, okay? You can use a knife. I got a dough roller here. A lot of people have these at home anyway. That's pretty simple. We're going to do a line. I'm going to put this right around here like this. Then we could cut leaves out if you want to cut leaves. Put a leaf there. Cut another one out like that. Cut one out like that. Put one up here for the top of it. Just keep cutting little moons, half moons, leaves. Put another piece there. Piece there. That's the flower. Put another leaf here. A few more stems. You can put a stem like this here. Make it come down. It's all your own creativity. It's just a little piece of dough here. Then you could roll up a couple to make berries. Put a berry there. Put a berry there. Cut a couple of long lengths like this. We'll see if we get we'll try to put there's a U. And there we go. Cut that there. We'll make an N. You know, Dave from Mikla's, his wife loves this broccoli pie. So we have one already. I made one earlier because it takes that time. We'll cut one, maybe send them over a piece. I'm gonna call this we'll go D. Bring that up around. O. Make a little O right here. And we'll finish it off with a fancy S. Bring that up like that. Yeah, I'm going to put a few more leaves there, and this baby is done. We get a couple, that there, like that. another little ball right there on that flour. We need a flour on the end of that. And there's a flour right there. There we go, undos on there. So we're gonna brush it real good with the egg wash now. Hey Tony, can I have a fork?
A fork?
Yeah, so I could get some air holes in this. Bring that egg wash all the way around. And if you want, I mean, if you have everything seasoning or anything, you can put some poppy seeds or seasonings around the crust. I have a little bit here. I might do it on this one. But the one that I'm going to be pulling out of the oven, actually, I didn't put it on, but I think I'm going to do something on this one. So let me go grab it real quick. We'll have it. All right. So this is just poppy seeds, sesame seeds, garlic. Put that right along the crust on there. And then put a little air holes in there.
Air holes?
Yeah, we need a little bit bigger fork, but Tony gave me the littlest fork in the house, so. I got 32 forks, he gives me this one. So, because all that heat's gonna come up, and if you don't do this, that whole thing, it'll blow on you there. There you have it. See that? Undos. Broccoli pie. So let's get this one in the oven. There we go. All right, she's going in. This is the one we just pulled out. So just made that one too. Let's bring down, let's cut it to this one. Oh, just in time, Tanya.
Oh, look who it is.
You ready to try a
So
slice?
easy.
Look what I got. I got a plate. Just for you. Let's do this. Here we go. I hate to do this, but we have to. So we'll cut it right down the middle here. Tony, I need a little bit of hot marinara sauce. We'll cut this right here. So these are gonna be, you don't have to eat the whole thing. This is gonna be a big slice, but I'm just to show, we're gonna cut it like that. So this would be if you cut this into 12. I'll put a little bit, oh, it's right on the bottom of that plate. So hopefully, you know, you get the nice colors. All right. Ready for this, John?
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Is that beautiful? Potatoes, the broccoli, the cheese. You serve it right there, right like that. Put a little cheese on top. There you go. That's a lot there.
That's a
Dig
lot.
in.
You don't have to eat it all.
Don't tempt me.
We have to-go containers.
That's very good.
There you go.
I missed the good part.
Keep it going. All right, so there you have it, Undo's broccoli pie. I'm going to be sending this up to Adam for his job tomorrow for the Italian buffet he has up there. So 4 to 8, 4 to 5 is early bird. Enjoy this. He'll cut into small pieces for you. But if you like it, share us, please. We're going to be doing a stuffed Italian hoagie next week. Don't miss it. It's going to be made out of pizza dough. It's going to be huge. It's going to be beautiful. Thank you.